What's up, everyone? B.O.B. here, back with another episode from the Dynasty SMP. And I've been doing some trading with my villagers. I've got them all pretty much leveled up, except for the clerics aren't all the way. But, I mean, the only trade I need is the very first one. I need the redstone. But I'll get them there. I'll get them there for sure. With that project done, I know I got unlimited supply of iron coming in. Well, I mean, I guess it's limited, but it's going to continuously keep coming. The next step I need to take care of is a steady wood source. This is all about building out my storage system here. So we got our iron for our hoppers. I got my redstone for my circuitry, and I already got some of that from Ollie last episode, as well as I bought pretty much, well, a lot of the comparators that I'm going to need. Next thing I need is, the wood. I need wood for chests. You know, you need chests for hoppers. You need chests for storage. You need lots of chests. So I think I'm going with bamboo. Now I think I'm going with something bone meal powered, but also passive. I could do like a flying machine thing, but I had one of those on JSP, and it was almost server crashing every time I harvested. So in order to do that here, I would either want to break that into strips using multiple flying machines, which is another possibility. But I got the Skelly farm. I got an unlimited supply of bones. So I got an unlimited supply of bone meal. I could do something that's, passive, where exactly what I had in the stupid cave in JSP, if you saw that. You know, it was a passive farm. It was only a couple of plants that was continuously running, but I could start bone milling those plants at any point and fire off get a whole bunch of it at one time. And I think that's what I'm going to do with bamboo and probably sugarcane. Not that I really need sugarcane. Right now, I'm just trying to decide what side of my base I want to put this on. I guess it makes sense to put it on this side because, well, the Skelly farm's right down there, so... Yeah, let's do it here. I was just swinging by the shopping district here. I was gonna stop by the Joporium Mall and probably spend some more diamonds on redstone components, but look, I got more diamonds to spend. This is fantastic. I'm getting sales. I'm gonna have to restock this now. That's not really a problem though. I got the bottles to do it. And as I said, I'm spending more diamonds at the Joporium Mall. I'm gonna need, well, all these observers and all of these pistons. I considered taking the redstone dust too, but now that I got the villagers, or the redstone blocks, but now that I got the villagers and that donation from Malicito last week, I don't need that right now. Not right now. Maybe in the future. And the bamboo farm is complete. As you can see, it is working passively, constantly dropping little bits in at a time. But if I turn it on, it starts coming a lot faster. A lot faster. Went with a button here and a T flip-flop underneath because, well, buttons are more futuristic looking than levers, right? We also got our bone meal distribution system here. I can just fill this up. Well, here, I can show you because you know what? I actually built 2 of these. Oh, spun too far. You can see this one's for sugarcane, and I have a whole bunch of bone meal in this chest mine cart. We can send that off. And as long as there's still bone meal in there, it'll just keep going and distributing amongst all the dispensers that are there. So, again, like I said before, I don't really need sugarcane all that much. It was really more about the bamboo, but they're going to be identical farms, so I built them at the same time. A little bit of detail just to, spice it up a little bit, make it look good. I still wanted to keep them clean textures, but I'm going for the futuristic look. I don't know if I want to let this stuff oxidize and maybe switch this out with warped wood. But I don't know. I kind of like the copper. It goes with the antennas. At any rate, I gotta do, general crop farms here in the middle. And there again, I want something bone meal powered, but also, I don't know, I think I might do fields that, auto rinse, with, water systems. Let me ponder on that for a moment. And after a bit of pondering, I decided to not go with something with water systems. Something a little different here. Now, this is a bone meal powered crop farm that utilizes a bud switch. Let me explain. See this redstone torch? Let's just take that for a minute. See, this is a solid block, as well as this is a solid block. On top of this solid block, there is redstone dust. So when I power this solid block up above my head here, well, with a redstone torch on this solid block, as you can see, well, that creates a burnout clock. You can see it fires off a short burst, and then it stops. But that turns this torch into a bud switch. So now, any block update around that torch, be it below, to the side, or above, will re-trigger that burnout clock. So whenever I plant here, all my plants get bone mealed automatically, and I can walk across this pressure plate and harvest it, pick it all right back up, and then I can just keep running back and forth and doing that. And I can get lots of crops that way. Ooh, a little bit of freeze there. But if I want, you know, a lot, and this is mainly about target blocks, mind you. I use a lot of target blocks in redstone, which so far I've just been, raiding villages for hay bales, but, I need a renewable source. So I got these little fields here, and I can auto harvest these bad boys. Oh, would you look at that? Nice and quick. Pick up all the stuff, then just replant. Now, obviously, I gotta manually replant this, and I could go through and manually bone meal it all, but that kind of defeats the purpose. I just figured while I was using the machine up there, I could have a whole bunch growing down here below me, and like this obviously would work with any crop. But like I said, I need wheat for hay bales for target blocks. And yeah, I sort of explained the redstone here, how it's just sort of a burnout clock. And if we look around back, you can see that redstone line just goes on top of the block, all the blocks that are sitting on top of those dispensers. So that's how that fires all that off. I didn't really explain how these work. Maybe this one will be the easier one to show. Let's see if we can get down under here. Well, no, not really, because I blocked myself off in here. Let's go this way. Oh yeah, we can get right in here. So check this out. So this bucket, or this dispenser, has a bucket, and in that block right beneath it is a water block, a water source block. So whenever I hit the button above to turn on the farm, it'll suck up that water, and then this redstone strength reaches the 2. This is just like my secret basement back at my home base. So that powers an observer clock, which is powering that block right there, right above that observer whenever this piston extends, which, of course, triggers that observer clock, and that's what's firing off the redstone line. Oh, let me get up here. I need more rockets. But yeah, like I was saying, that's what fires off the signal to this redstone line right here, which is redirected into those target blocks. And of course, sitting on top of those target blocks is our dispensers. Now, the top part is just a basic sugarcane and or bamboo farm. It's just observers, and they're powering solid blocks, and they have sticky pistons right beneath those solid blocks. So those are individual circuits. They'll work, if it's just one plant, it'll just harvest that one plant. So they'll work independently. That's what I was trying to say. But because of that, you get these weird patterns how it grows. I guess it doesn't work the same with the sugarcane. Whoa, that is lagging out. Oh, no way we're out of bone meal already. No way, because I didn't even use that. Alright, I'll look into that. I'm not too worried about it anyway. But, yeah, so I got all my basic needs for the wood, and so I've started laying in all the chests for my storage system. And, well, there's still a lot more to go. But that's going to be the bulk of the deep storage. I'm about to start doing some redstone now. And I did figure out what's wrong with the sugarcane farm. It's not that it's running out of bone meal. It's that the plants are growing up and the observers are not detecting it. Maybe they don't have time to respond. I'm not sure. I might just put in a failsafe so I can hit all those pistons at once with the flick of a button, and then that'll fix it when that happens, but that should never happen. Yeah, I don't know. That's just kind of a weird bug with the sugarcane, because the bamboo clearly does not do that. It just keeps going. Thankfully, because I need lots of chests. Alright, now I've thought of a way we're going to fix this. So we're going to come back here, and we're going to use our redstone line that's already in place. We'll just have an observer looking at that and powering a dropper, right? And then we'll have another observer watching that dropper, and then powering another dropper. Imagine that. Then we'll have another observer watching oh, wait, nope. Another observer watching that dropper, and then we're just going to have another observer watching that observer. And now, let's, oops, need some redstone dust. And now we're just going to put redstone dust all along right up here. Now, I'm going to have to move this antenna. That's alright, it was just for aesthetics. Downside is these are no longer going to act independently, because when one observer fires, it's going to power this redstone line, and that's going to fire off all of the pistons. But you know what? It's worth it if we can actually bone meal sugarcane and get lots of it really fast when we need to. We're just going to move that antenna back there. And now you'll see when I turn it on, we're getting lots of sugarcane. Lots of sugarcane really, really fast. Fantastic. That fixes the issue. I seriously, pre 1.21, I never encountered that issue before, but we found a way around it. And, well, the first, I'd say half of my storage system is done. Check it out. And it's big. It's big. I got some deep storage here, all auto-sorted. 3 double chests per item. I didn't even have all the items. I had to steal one of these blackstone just to set the filter. But I'll get more eventually, and then I'll fill out the filter, and then I'll fix that here at some point. But this is our input. So I got a couple of things that could be sorted here. Let's go ahead and throw in our cobble and our netherrack and our stone. We can watch this stuff get spit out. Oh, that's fantastic. Or a little tractor beam, levitation beam, if you will. The top is going to change. I don't know what to do just yet. I just wanted to get... Well, I needed some up top for... some blocks up top for some water streams, and then get the hoppers closed off so they're not causing unnecessary lag. And yeah, I know a lot of people are going to say, oh, you're supposed to use furnaces or composters or... Well, no, that's like a Java thing. On Bedrock, as long as you're putting something over and it's not like shulkers... I know shulkers don't really help, but you want to put something, anything over that's gonna make it stop checking for items up above. Solid blocks do the trick. But yeah, this stuff's all getting filtered out. The cobblestone should already be in place, but if we look, our netherrack was coming in. And you see we got netherrack coming into the system. So, that all works. Anything that's not being filtered out will end up in this chest over here, which that stone shouldn't be ending up over here. I might have to look into why that's happening. But at any rate, that's just half of the storage system. There's going to be more over here. I got to kind of work around my iron farm here, but I always knew that was going to be an issue. But that's not going to happen today. I'm pretty satisfied with everything I've completed today, and this has got a lot more work before I could really call it done. But it's functional, and that's really what I need right now. And I did get these projects over here done today, so I think I can call that an episode. But before I do go, I do want to say I was a little afraid of going for the futuristic feel at first, but then I realized it's kind of open to imagination, right? You know, we don't really know. And so, like, I know, like, clean textures was something I wanted to go for, and, as far as the oxidization goes, oops, didn't mean to do that. I'm still not sure. I think I want to stick with the copper color, but I don't know. I'm gonna just save my axe until I get some wax going. That's probably gonna be a very soon project as a bee farm. But I like all this whole area. I don't know. You could say it's futuristic, sci-fi looking. I think I'm capturing it pretty well. But like I said, I think I'm gonna end the episode here. I want to thank everybody for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. If you want to check out any other Dynasty members, you can find a Discord, community Discord link in the description, as well as a link to the BOB Discord. And there's a channel over there with all their links as well. Again, thanks for watching, and I want to wish you all a wonderful day.